Hello and welcome to another bad comic review. This time we're looking at Lovecraft, Unknown Kadath, issue 1. This is a 2022 miniseries from Ablaze, and it's based on the Dream-Quest of Unknown Kadath by H.P. Lovecraft. This version was written by Florentino Florez, art by Guillermo, Sanna, and Jacques Salomon, letters by Saida, Temofonte. I have cover A by Jacques Salomon. Managing editor was Rich Young, edited by Kevin Kettner. And we start off with Randolph Carter as a kid, and he sees a kitty cat and follows him into the Dreamlands. Then we jump forward, and Randolph Carter is in the Dreamlands, and he is trying to find his way to Kadath. And he wants to talk to the gods for some reason. And he talks to some creatures called Zoogs, and makes friendly with them. They apparently know who he is, because he is a bit of a known traveler in the Dreamlands, apparently. And they follow him around a little bit, until he gets to this tower, where he makes friendly with a kitty cat. That's actually important to the plot, by the way. And then talks to a priest to get some information. He has to get the priest drunk in order to get the information. The cats are not so friendly with the Zoogs, but Carter seems to get the information he needs, and he travels to a distant land to meet up with some other people and get more information. But things don't go quite the way he thinks it's gonna go, and he ends up getting shanghaied by these bloated sailors who want to serve him human body parts. And it looks like he might be going in the opposite direction of where he wants to go before things get real weird, and he ends up on what appears to be the dark side of the moon. We are left with a cliffhanger ending that does not look good for Carter, and in the back of the book we also have the first part of the story up to about the point we're at in the comic. And it is different, so it's nice they have both versions. I think what they did with the comic version was pretty good. It's not quite the same, but it's a good adaptation for a visual medium, because the story would be kind of boring if they just went with the prose version where it doesn't have to be quite as action-packed. A lot happens in this book, and it's very well paced. I do like the art overall. There's a few panels that I don't care for that look a little too simplistic, but overall I think it works. You get the general idea. I think the monsters look cool. The background images look really nice. The moon especially looks awesome. I did really like the cover. I think it does sell the book a little bit if you know that it's a Lovecraft story, so it's not going to be super action-packed, but it does show you that there's a lot of crazy stuff in here. So I'd have to say this was a fun read. I enjoyed it. I didn't feel cheated for my $4. So I'm going to pick up issue 2 and see where it goes. There's some pretty heavy themes in here, though, that are definitely not going to be for everyone, but I think it's worth a read. So if you're a Lovecraft fan, or you're just looking for some surreal fiction, this might be up your alley. It's a good October read, bizarre, horror-ish themed book with a lot of weird creatures. So worth checking out. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.